It's funny to me just what time can do. It's been about 12 years since I played this game, Cards Against Humanity, and the entertaining thing about time, and I've actually thought this for a long time about a lot of things, is and I don't know if this is natural or some weird glitch in my brain, but I tend to discard the negative and primarily retain the positive with nearly everything, even times or things that I know were negative when they were happening. I don't know. Take, for example, being deployed to Iraq. Not a good time, not fun, not exciting. Well, I mean, exciting, but not in a fun way. All I really retain, memory wise, are the relationships that were made and the fact that so many of us came back and had that experience to relate to, and not so much of the negativity. Like, I don't lay awake thinking about RPGs or any number of things. Now, granted, some of it's due to the fortunate life I've lived, where when I was home for R&R, that's when the place where I primarily worked got attacked and people didn't make it. And so I didn't have the first-hand experience. But my reason for saying this, the idea my brain tends to stick with the positive and not the negative, is I forgot just how negative Cards Against Humanity is. And so with that, the game going to air that we played after the open rolls is going to be highly edited and attempted to be cleaned up because, again, like I said, I forgot about just how negative it is or can be. And so on the channel, while I don't make content exclusive for kids, I try to make my content approachable. And so the disclaimer is this: there'll be cuts, there'll be, I don't know how specifically to censor. I'll do my best to clean it up, but yeah, hopefully the game is enjoyable, and it'll probably be the only time we play it on the channel. And the reason it was played is because it felt like the catalyst game to all the things that we've already played, whether it be What Do You Meme or any number of things, where it was the hot commodity, I don't know, more than a decade ago, where everything came from it. And so we brought it out, dusted it off, played the game. But yeah, it's going to be a struggle to clean it up and make it approachable, but I'll do what I can.
By the craziest game of Uno, because Uno has like expanded.
Really?
Yeah. It's less that it expanded, more just they just want to really start fights now.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Who's fighting?
Anyone who plays Uno.
Yeah, it's like,
so if you want to remain friends with your friend group, then you don't want to play like Uno No Mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah.
So the game in my household growing up that was guaranteed to start a fight was Monopoly.
Oh, Monopoly is a classic.
So I often avoid talking negatively about people who aren't around, but I'm just going to simply put it, some people in my house I felt like were making up the rules as we went to ensure their victory.
That's because you were.
and it just was never exactly what I would call pleasing. I was just like, that's not how this goes.
Yeah, you do got to change the rules sometimes to make sure you win. I mean, that's just the key to success.
No, you can. So each of you get 10.
You better be good at
that. Kind of reminds me of Risk.
Ah, yes, Risk. I never learned the rules of that game, but it was always fun.
Oh no, risk is when you realize that you can't trust people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Battleship is when you realize you can't trust
Oh my
people.
goodness.
B4.
I do believe.
Miss.
I do believe that that's just the definition of playing games. Is as Stone Cold would put it, don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
And DTA.
Like, the first time I played Risk, the guy kind of had like his pseudo rules or
Mhm,
whatever, but he's
mhm.
like, yeah, if you let me get like a certain part of your land, then I'll help you invade this person.
I'll
Right?
take
Shake
over
hands
this.
on it. The moment that I started losing, then he made a deal with him, screwed me over. I said,
Have you ever watched Parks and Recreation?
Yeah.
So we just watched this episode where Leslie was doing Model UN stuff with kids.
Oh, I remember this episode.
and then she went off the rails, and
Immediately.
and her country invaded. I think it was Denmark.
Yep. So she couldn't make it public that she was sleeping with him because she's technically his boss.
Right. Yeah.
So because of that, many layers.
But
of
yeah,
issues.
so war was declared. Is the
Yeah.
point.
And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank.
Oh, so it's a two
So
Carter.
it's too far.
The Academy Award for crippling debt goes to prescription painkillers.
That's right. And the Academy Award for announcing I'm about to go goes to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right. And the Academy Award for my collection of Japanese sex toys goes to.
Yeah, that'd be the one.
Man, those
Damn.
are good ones.
Some phenomenal option.
I think a lot of it comes down to delivery. Too.
Yeah.
Good one,
absolutely.
I know.
I'm about to say, built up the suspense perfectly.
All right, it has to go to Brandon.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
I
the
So-
size was good too.
The funny thing is, it always comes down to the laughter. As soon as I hear who got the biggest pop, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, well, that's the winner.
Because yours, you delivered it really sad because it is kind of sad.
It's very depressing, heartbreaking. But also, you
Those
can really.
painkillers.
Yeah.
Okay. The class field trip was completely ruined by.
So this first card that was in my hand, it really told me, I was like, we shouldn't be playing this game because I try and keep it clean here for the kids. And the same goes for your first choices. I was like, I'm not sure I can even release this.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Yeah,
I mean, I can clean it up for
you're fine.
Yeah,
two
It
cards.
is what it is.
I can't clean it.
Can you
He's like, I can't.
can you do it? Can you tell me what it is again?
The class field trip was completely ruined by.
Okay. The class field trip was completely ruined by eating a hard-boiled egg out of my husband's butthole.
Damn. I would throw off the whole class field trip. I can see it.
The class field trip was completely ruined by dick fingers.
Damn. I really hate it. Alright, the class field trip was completely ruined by. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. Alright.
Censorship all day long.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you might have to slap like an 18 plus on this one.
Yeah.
Or at least 17, you know.
What's funny,
something
I
like that.
already, so nobody needs to know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I already say this is not kids' content.
Yeah.
Because every video uploaded asks, is this made for kids or not? And I'm like, I mean, not specifically.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm not targeting the children.
Right. But also, and I'm not calling you out for this, but there are so many times where I have to cut out your bad words. Like
I'm
just this
so
morning,
sorry.
you're okay. Just this morning, I cut out a couple of choice phrases from you while getting some videos ready, and I was like, it's fine. I don't ever tell people they can't do things. I just don't.
Just adapt
Keep
and
it.
overcome.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long, available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself.
But that being said,
Now we're gonna curse.
No. This one's classic. This is just, vulgar as all hell.
Okay.
Clearly, my class field trip was ruined by penis breath.
Oh,
Oh,
Hate to
man.
see it ruined the whole trip for everybody.
Yeah.
Crying shame.
Oh, man.
All right, Carrie, what we got?
Between
What we got?
these two.
It is between those two.
We're rolling the dice. Not gonna lie.
I have to
Oz had a
go
good
with
one.
Oz, because
Yeah.
that's pretty,
Oz had a good one.
that's pretty disgusting.
I'm about to say, as soon as I said it, I'm like, that's probably gonna win no matter what I say.
can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I cleaned up the card.
Oh,
That's amazing, given how disgusting the card was.
Yep. Yep. About to say, try to spit wash it best he could.
What are my parents hiding from me?
Being rich.
I really wish they were.
I know, right?
Oh.
That would be so nice.
So I thought about picking this because it's disgusting.
Yeah, that
But I was like, being rich is something I actually,
one
you
thing
know,
to be hiding
I'd
from.
pop for that.
Yeah.
What are my parents hiding from me? It is having big dreams, but no realistic way to achieve them.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
God.
I love knowing that I just lost.
Yeah. It's a great feeling because no matter what I say, that's definitely winning. Alright. I'm gonna go with what are my parents hiding from me? Waking up half naked at a Denny's parking lot.
Okay, please hide that. Hide it all day.
I'm about to say I don't need to know that.
Exactly.
Don't need to see it.
I'm more concerned about which half was naked.
Okay. I have to give that one a Josiah,
That's-
actually.
yeah,
That
that's-
was
holy
my
crap.
son got it for me. What happened, snake?
That's fine.
I want to know.
Daddy, clean your girls up. Oh, Theo Vaughn. Love that man.
No, that's crazy. Alright. What are we on? Card 4?
I don't even know.
This is
Yeah.
great. I'm loving this.
Okay. What makes life worth living?
That's beautiful.
Okay, I got it. Alright, I can go first.
Okay.
Alright, Brandon.
What makes life worth living is sitting on my face and telling me I'm garbage.
Damn, and here I was thinking that emerging from the sea and rampaging through Tokyo made life worth living. Oh, man.
Judge Judy makes life worth living.
Honestly, hell of a show. Quality program, okay? We're not going to slander Judge Judy here on Mr. Super Oz.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah. It's a 10 out of 10 delivery right there.
Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is blank?
Are you aware that your daughter is hot cheese?
I would really hope so. That was an interesting birth. Not like a squeeze can situation there.
Cheddar!
Alright.
The Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Nah, that's crazy. My God.
Hello, Bobby.
Alright, yeah, I gotta go with this one. Alright, Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, are you aware that your daughter is RoboCop?
This one makes no freaking sense whatsoever.
Oh,
It really
what do
does.
you put in there?
I'm about to say, there's not much you can really go with.
Are you aware that your daughter is former President George W. Bush?
I knew he had a sex change.
Yeah.
It made sense. It always made sense. My God.
Oh, man.
Alright, who got it, Gary?
I have to go with hot cheese. 'cause
Yeah.
hot cheese-
Hey.
Alright, not just a goof, I tell you what.
I was about to say, it'd be the most surprising out of those three options, ironically. So, did you know your daughter was a food item?
Just saw this upsetting video. Please retweet. #stop blank.
Stop German dungeon porn.
Hashtag stop. A good brawl.
Hashtag stop covering myself with Parmesan cheese and chili flakes because I am pizza.
All right, Josiah.
That was amazing.
Oh, that was
I am pizza.
I am pizza.
gosh.
The physical embodiment of it. Talking to the world.
Actually, I'm gonna ask both of you since you're sitting here.
Sure.
What do you think of the 4 minutes or whatever they put out recently with?
I liked it.
Dude,
I love it.
Actually, it doesn't look bad.
thought that dog was the most dog that a dog has ever dogged.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it drives me nuts that people are like, oh, it's not stoic and serious like Henry Cavill. It's like, get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm about to say the Henry Cavill movie was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so that's why I didn't. Like, yes. You know what people, on a side note, are kind of doing now with that same thinking?
Yeah.
Is the old Fantastic Four movies with
No way.
with Chris Evans as
Okay.
the Human Torch.
Yeah.
They're going back and like, oh, those old Fantastic Four movies.
Those are
with
classics.
Jessica
Loved them so
Alba.
much.
I'm
I
like,
thought it was. So I reviewed
Nope.
both. I reviewed both of them. I thought one was good and the other one was
Okay.
fine,
Mhm.
but not. In no way are they
The
top
greatest
quality
movie
anything.
ever.
Yeah.
But that third movie is hot garbage and should never have existed.
oh, Fan Four Stick. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna review it the week before.
The new Fantastic
Yeah.
Four.
First Steps or whatever comes out. Okay.
Revisionist history. That's
Yeah.
the word.
Revisionist
Revisionist
for
history.
sure.
That is exactly
But-
what's going on.
It's funny. I like Miles Teller.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan,
For sure.
and
The cast, I'm not mad about the cast. It was just what they had the cast do.
well, the thing is, I was gonna say I watched that movie in theaters 3 times. Cause the first time, I didn't know,
Sure.
and the second time I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed something. So I go back, and I'm like, no, it's still terrible. And then the third time, my friend I bumped into him at the mall, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, I'm gonna go watch this movie. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it another shot.
Mhm.
And turns out it was bad every time.
So, Oz, what you basically just told me was this movie made you go through the 5 stages of grief.
Yeah, yeah. I was definitely in denial for quite a while.
Yeah, but the thing is, it didn't make you angry, which was good because you saw it multiple times, so couldn't have made you angry.
That's funny.
Of course, he came home every night and flipped the table over.
I was actually mad about some of the things that were in the trailer that weren't in the movie, like the.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I thought that was real dirty.
Yeah, that was
there's
foul.
a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, because I did go back and watch that trailer, and I'm like, wait, none of this was in the movie.
yeah, like the military
Yeah,
and
of
working with the
course.
military. Yeah, it was. they
all the
showed
stuff that I was
all
like, wow, this might make this mildly interesting, and then
yeah.
and then I get to the movie, I'm like, wow, they did none of that. All right.
At last.
Yep, last
I wonder what we'll
round.
pick.
Right.
Well, this is a tough one, guys. So I'll start since I don't think I started any of these.
Sounds good.
Hey guys, I know this was my idea, but I'm having serious doubts about blank.
A salad for men that's made of metal.
I'm having serious doubts about a good sniff.
Hit them with the gold dust. Yeast. just yeast in general.
Jeez, period.
Serious doubts about that.
You know, I never really believed in yeast, you know?
I don't think we kept track of who was winning.
I mean, Carrie, you got that last one? We'll just say that's the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who got the last one?
Oh.
Who'd you like?
Probably Oz.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give it to
yeah,
Oz.
good sniff.
Just a casual sniff.
Just a casual sniff. Yeah.
Congrats, Oz, you won your Intercontinental Championship back. Whatever it may be.
There you are.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
And you.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Big crossover.
Thank you.